Morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This morning we are going to bring the dump trailer to a job in Lafayette. It's a new, I guess you could say, debris removal job as far as my business. I'm gonna go drop that off, lock it all up, that way nobody messes with it, hopefully. Yeah, so we're gonna go drop that off. I'll tune in with y'all when we get there, unhook it, and then we're gonna go meet the other boys at the deck job and help them continue. See y'all when we get there. Alright guys, so we just dropped off the dump trailer. I know I was supposed to video straight over my head, completely forgot. I was in the zone, I was unhooking, I tried to get out the way, we had materials coming, but I got little pictures of it. I'll throw it in there where it's at and everything, just kind of to show you how we drop it off and how it's set up on the job. Right now, we need to go put diesel because I'm about to run out, and grab some coffee and head to the deck job. So y'all want to get there. Paid for 90. Usually it takes about 95. Let's see if y'all can guess. I'm gonna say it's gonna take every bit of 90. Well, shit. I guess I gotta go back in now.
All right, we're back here at the Patu compound. We're continuing on this deck job. We're bridging it up right now before we put the deck boards, and we'll get back to you in a little bit. That's a nice deck. This was filled with water. It was a crawfish pond. We had to get a pump it out. And I dug a trench to the ditch over there, so next time it rains, the water has a place to go. It'll probably be a few days before we get to continue on that. Gotta let it dry out.
Alright, bro, we got this thing bridged up. It's gonna be a lot stronger now. Ties in all the joists. Kind of explained bridging last week a little bit. Maybe try to get a little more in depth with it. We bridge every 16 inches on center. Usually when we build a deck, our joists are 16 on center too. So pretty much every 16 inches, you have just a strong little square. It holds a lot more weight. Ties all the joists together. You don't have individual joists holding their own weight. It all holds weight together. Makes everything a lot stronger. In the old days, they used to do bridging with X's like this in between. Now we just use a whole 2x6 upright. Both techniques work. It's just the way that we do it. It's kind of new school type of deal. Yeah, so we got all the bridging down. We can go ahead and run some deck boards and give you all a time lapse of that. Alright guys, we're going on a little special mission real quick. We got a customer called, said they got a piece of molding that's unnailing on the exterior door. So I grabbed my Milwaukee battery gun. We're gonna run over there and nail that up real quick and then head back to the boys at the deck job. Alright, well that took all of about 20 seconds. It's just the sun. The sun got the board hot and warped it over time. Went back, hit it back down, ran a few stainless nails in it. Should be good to go. So we're on our way back to the deck board job with them other boys. We pretty much got all the bridging. Well, I mean, we did get all the bridging done, got the deck boards done. We're gonna go back, cut the angle on the deck boards to, you know, kind of follow the outside of the porch. I think we're gonna rebuild maybe 2 of the steps that we took the deck boards off of leading to that deck, and then pretty much assess our day and see what else we got left. update. Pretty much got the deck step built right there. Got the deck finished. We actually cut this railing out because so right now it was basically just a little place to put chairs and stuff. Well, they're gonna eventually build a deck right here, so we kind of took this railing out. That way it just kind of flows through, you know. They could come in, walk from their double doors, come out here and just enjoy the patio that's gonna be right here. So it's gonna flow a lot better. We might end up building a step right there, or just something better that you know, kind of helps us step down. Right now we are working on that step right there. That's Mike. Ticker, ticker, ticker. So we're gonna go ahead and frame that up right now, throw some deck boards on it, and we'll get back with y'all in a little bit.
You just pack a chow? Y'all got anything in there?
Oh, they're good, man.
Mike, gonna hold good?
Nah.
Coco, gonna hold good?
Yes.
Gary, gonna hold? Look at his boobs! Morning, y'all. It's a little exciting morning for me. It is 64 degrees outside. If anybody knows me, knows I'm a winter person. I can take winter year round, like 30, 40 degrees. That's me, that's my stuff right there. I love wearing jackets and long sleeves, and that's me. I hate the heat. Y'all keep the sun. Y'all keep that. But no, this morning I'm rolling my windows, enjoying that cool weather. So this morning we are going to that job where I brought my trailer yesterday, my big dump trailer. So we are going there, and we have a siding job to do. So this morning we're gonna go, whole crew, everybody. We're gonna go start, we're gonna do one side of the building at a time. Take all the siding off and all the soundboard, which is like a foam board. They used to put that back in the day instead of plywood, I guess, for insulation purposes. I'm gonna have to get more information on that and fill y'all in. But we're gonna take all that off, and we're gonna put our zip system plywood that y'all seen me put on that AC deck the other day. Tape all the joints on that, and then we're gonna put hardy plank lap siding and trim, which is like a cement board. You don't have to worry about it rotting or anything like that, because it's cement board. It's decorative. It looks pretty. So pretty much bulletproofing it, if you want to call it that. And yeah, so we're gonna make our way over there. It's about a 45-minute drive from my house. Gonna grab some coffee, y'all know the deal, and make our way over there, and I'll tune back in with y'all when we get there. See y'all there. So as you can see in the time lapse, we are getting to the point where we're about to start getting on ladders. Ladders aren't the safest thing, so we only have 4 sets of scaffolds. So me and Mike are running to the rental place in Lafayette, and we're gonna go pick up 4 more sets of scaffolds. That way we can work off of scaffolds, and it'll be safer than working off a ladder. So we're gonna grab those, head back to the job, and then see y'all when we get there. All right, guys. So got y'all a good little time lapse today of everything we got done. Got all the old siding removed, all the old foam board removed. Went with the zip plywood that I talked about with y'all in the last video that I did that AC deck out of. Pretty much got everything taped up. We're gonna start hardy planking tomorrow. So I'm gonna go real quick and take some pictures and maybe a little video show y'all what we got done. All right, guys, that is a wrap. We got everything wrapped up, everything's locked up. So I'm gonna head home, go relax at the house a little bit and jump back on in the morning. Morning, guys, we back at it. We heading to the job site. Already got our coffee, so tune in with y'all when we get there. Guys, made it to the job site this morning. Right now, me and Coco are on the scaffolds.
Way up there.
Way up there. We are changing out, or actually starting hardy plank today, but right now we are changing out this facial board on the soffit, getting all our trim work done. That way we can start doing hardy plank lap siding. So we're gonna go ahead and work on that and check back in with y'all in a little bit. What's going on, guys? So I actually got a few pictures for y'all to show y'all what we did today. Didn't really vlog at all today. It's just really trying to get a lot done. We're on a timeline, and me and Coco are actually branching off tomorrow, and we have to go continue on our shower job because our tile came in. And we got to go to Jennings, pick all that up, install some blinds for a customer for their windows. So didn't really vlog much today, but tomorrow we'll have a good bit of content for y'all from me and Coco. So stay tuned for that. See y'all in the morning. All right, good morning, guys. So today is gonna be a little different. I am actually flying solo. So we're back at our tile job. I went run to Jennings this morning, pick up the tile that we needed, the extra tiles that came in. Coco had to leave because I think his mom had to bring his little brother to the hospital or something like that, and he had to go watch his son. So we are, y'all gonna come with me today. We're flying solo, and we're gonna go ahead and proceed on our tile. Today on the tile, we're gonna work on doing our glass accent band at the top and finishing our tiles at the bottom of the shower where we have our border holding up the rest of the tile. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna bring y'all with me. What's going on, guys? We at home in the office working on some bids and just kind of knocking some things out of the house. So I kind of wanted to get with y'all and just kind of fill y'all in on why I haven't really been getting in much content lately. I know I've been saying, you know, I'm gonna tune in and I'm bringing y'all to jobs with me and stuff like this. I know I've done that the last 2 days, and I kind of procrastinating on vlogging. Well, what kind of happens is we get to a certain part of the job and it's not really efficient as far as my work productivity and quality to vlog and try to get a clip of every little thing. Sometimes we had a part of a job, it's just more efficient for me to just work through it the whole day without kind of worrying about like a good camera angle and stuff like that, you know. Some of y'all understand that, some of y'all may not, and that's fine. I'm going to try to work better on that. But what I can do is kind of give y'all a little description of what we did do the last 2 days. So I threw in a clip just now of what we did at that new Lafayette job with the siding, where we tore off the old siding, put our new zip system plywood, and started hardy planking. Well, the previous day that I got y'all the time lapse, what we did was we got everything plywooded and taped, and that's all good and sealed up. Well, the day that I didn't vlog, which was yesterday, we actually hardy planked like half of the wall, got all the trim done because we knew we were 5 guys that day. We knew we were going to be splitting up because me and Coco had to go finish our tile job because our tile came in. So we're trying to get all the trim done because trim, you kind of need a lot of people. It's kind of hard to do. Whereas the lap siding that you do after the trim is a lot easier to do with less people. You can do it with 2 people. I mean, you can do it by yourself, but it's hard to hold big pieces up. You can do it with 2 people. 3 people is pretty much the best, just because you can have 2 people measuring and nailing while one person cuts. But anyway, we got the trim done. We got half of the lap done, and we split up today. So I believe Carrie Ashton and Mike were at the Lafayette job doing their thing, trying to continue the lap. I hadn't got together with any of them guys today or got in touch with them, so they might have finished. I'm not sure. I know around the arch it's going to take a while to cut that lap and get that looking nice. So maybe they didn't finish, maybe they did. So today, like I said, they went do that, and me and Coco we're going to do our towel job. And I remember I told y'all yesterday, or maybe even this morning, that we were going to video a lot and have a lot of content, because we're going to be going to Jennings and we're going to be picking up our tile and installing some blinds for a customer on the windows. Well, day by day things change. Y'all know how it is, last minute. So turns out our customer with the blinds actually had them done already. So there's no reason for me and Coco to go pick up tile. So that right there kind of cut out a little bit of content of both of us talking in the truck. So I went pick up tile while Coco stayed back at the job, kind of cleaning up the thin set and everything and removing the old leveling clips that we did last week. Well, I was leaving the store, the tile place in Jennings with the tile, and I get a call from Coco, and he had some kind of family emergencies, and he had to go watch his little boy. So he had to leave at 9 o'clock. So I got back. It's only me on the job. Which is no problem, but as far as vlogging, I was trying to get as much done as I can with just me, which I got a good bit done. I got so where we put in our decorative band, instead of putting the whole 12-inch sheet, we cut them in half and did 6-inch sheets. And I got like 2 pictures for y'all I might throw in, or I might just wait and show y'all the pictures once I clean it all up, because it's a mess the way you got to install this kind of stuff. But anyway, I got a little 6-inch strip of the 12 by 24 tiles for the glass tiles to sit on. And I actually got the glass tiles installed. So it's a little time consuming, just because it's a different way of installing these. I'm going to call them accent tiles, decorative tiles. Usually you see in your shower, some people will run like a band of just something completely different, whether it's glass or little squares or stones or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Well, anyway, these are a little different. So the previous custom showers that we've done, they'll have, it's almost like the floor tile, where you have your 12-inch by 12-inch tiles, and it'll be your decorative tiles or whatever they are. But they have a mesh on the back. So it most of the time holds all your grout lines where they need to be. That way you really only have to space each sheet to each other versus each little bitty tile, Well, these glass tiles, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I've never installed a product like this. They don't have any mesh on the back. They have a clear, like almost scotch tape on the back of them. No mesh, nothing holding the grout lines pretty. I'm not going to lie, I'll be honest, I was nervous to install this shit. I was like, I know I can install it, but as far as making it look good, I don't have any experience with it, so I don't know. But we went in. So you basically, instead of troweling your lines like we do for our tile that you've seen in our previous videos and our time lapses, we'll trowel lines, and you trowel that same line in your tile, and when you push it against the wall and kind of shake it, it fills in all the voids, makes your tile stronger and everything more solid. Well, with this stuff, you have to almost mud like you're doing sheetrock. So you pretty much fill in your gap with your thin set, no lines, just smooth. Because if you put lines, you're going to see it because it's glass tiles and you can see straight through it. So I kind of have to figure that out, call a few reps, figure that out. And you actually install this stuff backwards. So in theory, if you would install it like the other stuff, your mesh would be on the outside, which is like, that threw me for a loop. So I was like, okay, so I got to install this stuff backwards, first of all. I can't keep my grout lines pretty because it's stuck on there with tape, which I'm cutting with a wet saw. Tape and water, you know how that goes. And, there's a bunch of different stuff. I didn't really know how I was going to do it. So I just like, you know what, screw it. I'm by myself today. I have the time to go through it and look at it and just figure it out. So I pre-cut all my pieces. That way I can mix my thin set. and I'm not losing time on my thin set, and it's gonna get hard and I waste it. So I pre-cut all my pieces, got all my thin set mixed up, put my thin set on the wall, and I just started. And you know, I guess other people have different strategies of doing stuff, and we're only gonna get better the more we do it. But usually when you put your little decorative pieces like that, the weight of them with the thin set, they kind of want to slide down the wall and buckle. So what I did was I actually took some zip tape, which y'all seen us use like on the Zip System plywood, and I actually taped the top of the tile and kind of held it up. So that actually worked really good. The only issue I found that was kind of giving me a little problems was getting it flush against, I guess flush, like getting the outside of the decorative tile flush against my white tiles. So, I mean, you got to put so much thin set that it's kind of hard to get it perfect. And like I said, I've never done it before, so it's kind of a learning experience. But I would probably say that's the hardest part. It probably would have been a little easier if Coco was there, just because he kind of could have taped it while I held it. But what I actually did was I taped the tile. I taped it on the tile itself and just kind of let the tape fold over towards me. And what I did was I grabbed the top of the tape, pulled it up to where I wanted my grout line, and I just stuck it to the wall. So, you know, that's what I did. Got that done. Tomorrow, if we go back there, which we should, but if we do, we're gonna go, we have one piece left, or one row left to go on the top, and one row left on the bottom. Then all of our tile is done except for in the niche, which is like the little insets you put your soaps and shit in. That might be like one 12 by 12 sheet of the glass tile short. I'm gonna see. I have one full left, and I think a few like little scrap pieces I might better kind of configure something into, but it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be slim pickings. I called the distributor to see if they can get me like 2 more sheets, and the production time is backed up to like mid-December, so I'm pretty sure that's not gonna fly. We might have to put something else in the niche as far as like what kind of tile, because the customer might not want to wait. Kind of just got to fill that out. But yeah, so that's been the last 2 days. I'm going to try to get better at the whole vlogging thing with getting y'all content, not missing it. The reason it also is kind of hard is, like I said, we are doing it from a phone. We're doing it from our iPhones, which, you know, produce great quality and stuff like that. And it's easy to edit and all that good stuff. But what's hard is, you know, I do tile and carpentry and all that, but I also own my own business. So, like, I'm getting phone calls throughout the day, and that interrupts with the time lapses in the videos. And I don't know if y'all know, time lapse, like, absolutely destroys your battery. Like, we'll time lapse for like an hour, my phone is just dead. So, you know, yeah, I can put a charger on it or all that stuff. It's just, you know, when you're trying to be productive and trying to get some stuff done, it's kind of hard to kind of get that in there. We have been planning to get a GoPro. If y'all want to drop any suggestions of which kind of GoPro y'all like, or if there's any people watching this that do vlog, give me your advice on what kind of cameras y'all use, or what kind of GoPros, or, you know, anything like that. I've been looking at the I think it's the Hero 7 Black. That's the one I want. It's like really good 4K quality and stuff like that, with extra batteries and tripods and all this good stuff. I mean, you know, we go to great lengths to try to get y'all some good content. I've gone as far as duct taping my phone to a customer's wall just so I could get some good content. So, you know, we're going to work on that. I'm going to try to get y'all some footage tomorrow on finishing up the tile if we go back there. If not, if we go to the siding job, I'll get some content with that. But I promise y'all some good content tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and knock out these bids. Y'all have a good night. Later. Morning, guys. We're on our way to the job site. We're going to go grab some coffee, possibly some breakfast, and we'll see y'all when we get there. On a side note, I'm not sure if it's supposed to rain today, but it sure looks like it's gonna. So, I guess I'm going to have to check my weather and watch for that. We're working inside, but give me some sun. It's cloudy outside. All I want to do is sleep. So that's not very productive. You ever just feel like if you eat breakfast, your stomach's gonna hurt, but if you don't eat breakfast, your stomach's gonna hurt? Alright, so we just made our pit stop for our coffee. I opted out of breakfast. Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret it later, but that's okay. I am obsessed with these little Starbucks espresso double shot things. This one is espresso and salted caramel cream. So I am a caramel fiend. Like I caramel everything. I love caramel and I love coffee. So we hooked up. I got 2 of those, and I got me some green tea because I love me some green tea. So that's gonna get me a good morning started. We're about 10 minutes away from the job. When I get there, I'll check back in with y'all, and me and Coco are gonna get set up, and we're gonna go see what kind of situation we got with the tile. I'll show y'all a little bit of what I'm seeing. Oh, nice, so pretty. You thought. All right, guys, we are back in the shower with Coco. We were going through our day, and figured I'd fill y'all in too. So went ahead and installed all this yesterday, because that's my method of installing. I kind of explained that to y'all last night. So we only have 1 tile row left on the top to do, the glass tile in the niche, and down here where we need to fill in our bottom row. So this morning we're gonna come take off our 2x4, finish the bottom row. I still kind of want to let this cure a little more. So we're gonna take off the bottom row of 2x4. We're gonna put our white tile, and then I'll probably work on the niche. And I kind of want to pull this right here off until maybe next week, just to be sure that the thin set is cured. And then maybe next week we'll pull it off, clean the grout lines, and start grouting the floor and the shower and everything. But that's kind of our goal today, is at least get the bottom finished, and then we'll check out the top. So we're gonna set up some tools, make some thin set, get some cuts going, and get back in with y'all. Took you a little minute to find that one.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Nice. Alright guys, so the reason that we actually put 2x4s on the first row is we usually do our shower walls before our shower floor. So what we do is we kind of just measure what like 1 tile is gonna be, and then we put a 2x4, because if the tiles are so heavy that if you just slap a tile on the wall with thin set, 9 out of 10 times it's just gonna slide down. So what we do is we make a level line with a 2x4, and that gives us strength to tile as high as we want. And it's a straight level line, so we have that to go off of. We can stack up as many tiles as we want. We don't have to worry about them sliding down or only doing 1 or 2 tiles a day or whatever. So we run our 2x4. We always start on the second row. We'll go to the moon with them, and then we come back and we finish the last row. So that's why we have 2x4s on it. Also, we're gonna try to grout this floor today. And if we have time, we should have time, because pretty much all we can do today is those tiles. We're gonna try to make enough for the niche tiles. The niche is right there. Coco, where's the niche?
Right there, bro.
Right there,
I'm
bro.
pointing at it.
It's right there. Y'all look.
See?
Niche.
Right there.
We're gonna try to do the niche today, and that's pretty much the 3 things that we can do. I have to let this set to at least this afternoon before I mess with it, just to make sure it's fully cured. And yeah, that's gonna be our day, so we'll throw some time lapse in. Guys, so I got a little test for Coco. I'm gonna let y'all witness. I cut this tile, and this tile has like little beveled edges you kind of can't really see. Y'all might better see that. Anyway, 3 of these sides are original, and 1 side I cut and rebeveled. Let's see if Coco can find which side I rebeveled.
You're wasting time.
I'm wasting time, huh? Fuck. All right. All right, that didn't go as planned. Never mind. All right, so what Coco's working on is the inset in the niche. So instead of us trying to mud the inside of the niche, which is nearly impossible just because it's gonna make a mess over everything. It's gonna be so hard to get perfect, and we really can't put tape anywhere to hold it up, like I was talking about yesterday, how they would kind of droop down. Well, what we're doing is thin setting it to the back of some HardieBacker, and then once that's set, we're gonna bring it in and we're gonna actually glue it to the inside of the niche. So that's what we're working on right here. We got all the bottom tiles cut to the floor. So as soon as he finishes this, we're gonna go inside and give y'all a video of us putting the bottom tiles in. Outside working, and you hear something that sounds like wind, but there's no wind. Let me show y'all a little something. It's the rain. That's not fog, that is rain. There's a tree line, like right there, you can barely see it. It's a coming. Guys, so we got our tile down. Everything looks nice and good. Really coming together. Got our tiles up here cleaned up. Gonna come back Monday, do our top row of tile, or see how that goes, because y'all know it's day to day. Right now we're cleaning up, sweeping the floor, gonna wipe it all down, get it good and clean for the weekend, make sure it's all thin set free. And we're gonna go cook us some good food this weekend, maybe drink a few beers, and catch y'all Monday. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're gonna get back with y'all Monday in the next video. And we're gonna finish the top of the tiles and that shower and everything, and who knows, we might even be somewhere else. So thank y'all for tuning in. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments if there's anything y'all like to see or any questions or anything, and see y'all later.